All right, so I'm at it again. Kind of going over why I replaced, or why I'm replacing my motor mounts more so. And I'll just show you the carnage that I created. So I was in a high torque load situation, so I just stomped on the gas. I heard a very large bang, and see if I can switch this camera around. No. Okay, but so I hear this very large bang, and I'll show you what that. So here's my fan, radiator fan. You can see this other piece right here. So what happened was the fan, mind you, look at all the gap in there, huge. The fan caught right over here. So what does that mean? That means that my motor mount on my driver's side likely is bad. So I did the right thing and I replaced the passenger side first. And I'll show you that here. And is it bad? Yes. Is it toast? No. You can see it's kind of separating. It's not good by any means, but still workable. And then I went over to the driver's side, and this one, oh, yes, well, that is why. What was holding it in place, you can see the wear marks. Every time it'd come up, just hitting on there, just like that. So this was completely toast. As I was trying to pick it up, I hear just there's pieces of debris and rubber just falling out, just like that. So I also noticed, like, as I was running, as more lately, as I was running, the engine would just the RPMs would just hang up there and not come back down. And if I give it a quick rev, it'd come back down. But basically what that means to me is that the motor was coming up and it was holding the throttle open slightly because the motor was in a different position. So that's what was happening. And that is why you don't put bad motor mounts on. It's a cheap part, and just replace them when you put the engine in, especially if you're rebuilding and planning on beating on it even a little bit. If they're even slightly bad, kind of like this guy, I'd recommend replacing them. Otherwise you're gonna have more problems like what I did, or your engine's gonna get stuck hung up. Now for me, it wasn't a big problem because these will kind of hold themselves in place like I showed. There's a different style of motor mount that it doesn't have that extra safety feature in there, and when those break, they break and there's nothing holding it. And what happens once your engine tips up, then it's basically stuck revving. In an automatic, you might have problems getting your car stopped. Maybe this being a manual, I can press the clutch in or just manually, just pop it out of the gear without the clutch and I'll stop. But with an automatic, that's not always so easy. So that's why you replace a bad motor mount.